Hello everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Chai and Goals. Happy Republic Day to anyone watching from India.
Yes.
It's
And happy snow shoveling to anyone watching from the northern side of America and Canada.
for not even northern. I think it is slowed in Texas as well. So
Oh, yes, a
it
little bit.
is
Well, we Ontario people won't call it as snows.
correct. You can say it
It's
drizzled.
just a dusting. It's just dusting.
Exactly. Exactly. But talking about snow and depression, I'm pretty sure Arsenal fans might be in depression after United. Well, to be very honest, shockingly defeated Arsenal
Yeah.
against the run of form. But what a performance! What a game, actually.
Well, it would qualify for one of the match of the season. That and the first game between Liverpool and Bournemouth. We'll
Yep.
come to Bournemouth Liverpool later, but the first game of the season for Liverpool where they snatched a narrow victory by Chiesa. And then
Correct.
this one, like what a strike by Matheus Cunha at the end.
Actually, Cunha, Dorgu, I think Dorgu's strike was better, I would say.
Yeah, he was in
But
a tighter space. Cunha
yes,
had a little space to get that shot curled properly.
correct,
But then I would say the pressure, right, at the very end, uh, to go ahead and take that shot.
correct.
That amplified the moment.
Exactly. And I was actually speaking and I was telling you like every so we were seeing we had seen Chelsea, we had seen Villa win away, and
Villa,
we
yeah,
had seen Nottingham Forest win away. And I was like, this could be an omen to United as well that they could win away because everyone has won away. And that is
yeah,
what has happened.
yeah.
So,
Well, a tremendous result. Let's start with United's performance, right? Like we've seen after the last game, like ever since Carrick has come into the foray, he has kind of instilled the confidence back in United players.
yep,
So, and mainly he's gone back to back four, which the players are familiar to play with.
correct. Absolutely, absolutely. And then the
So,
other part is starting Menu and Casemiro. They are both holding, and Bruno is just
So
performing to a
Bruno got
different
his
level.
freedom back, right? He
Yep,
doesn't has to track back every time, make
correct,
sure that he maintains that positional balance. Like Bruno is a player who needs freedom.
correct,
He is a player who can produce that pass from like a split pass from anywhere in the field. So he needs that freedom. He doesn't always has to track back.
correct.
So Amorim's system was kind of holding him back, and even though he had still good assist numbers, like I wouldn't say he wasn't providing assists,
Yep,
but then now you can see the liberty that he's been given. And those like United's played two big games back to back,
correct,
and in both the matches you could see Bruno having that control over the ball. Uh, he's enjoying that role again, and like we are playing with Mbuemo up front, who's
correct,
providing like he's good with pressing, and he again has scored in both the matches. He's come in clutch situations. He scored in both the matches. Same with Patrick Dorgu. Like no one expected Dorgu to turn into a winger.
yep,
True, his ball control skills are still not the best, but he's coming in as a clutch player.
correct. And the unfortunate part is, I think he's done his hamstring today, so he might be
Yeah,
out for 2 to 3 weeks. Again, depends. But
and again, like we've seen United bench becoming stronger now with the
yep,
players back from AFCON.
AFCON,
So, like last end of 2025, we were seeing academy players filling up the bench.
correct,
Barely names that common like many United fans are not familiar with on the bench, right? Very
correct.
young players. A couple of them performed well, decent. But then again, like in such big matches, you need that experience from the players to step up.
Absolutely. And then the surprising thing was Arsenal was actually shocked. Like I hadn't seen Zubimendi doing such a bad mistake in a game before this, and and they were leading as well. So I'm not sure what
Yeah.
the pressure was. Maybe it was
So
just pressing.
the thing was, coming to this point, right? I was about to say the first 30 minutes, if you see the game, United were barely getting the ball.
Yep,
United just thought that they'll hold back, they'll hold their lines, try to just keep Arsenal out of the goal. But once they conceded, then United started pressing, and that's when the cracks started to appear for Arsenal.
Correct.
So, like we started pressing, United started to get more of the ball, and that's when Arsenal was forced into mistake. Zubimendi made that loose back pass towards the keeper, which was intercepted by Mbeumo.
Yep.
And a calm, composed finish. He basically rounded up Raya and
Absolutely.
scored against it.
Absolutely. And then like even today against the with the corner, right? Okay, they did score from one corner
Yeah,
and almost scored. I think Mbuemo again did a goal line clearance from another corner,
yeah,
if
yeah,
I'm not wrong. But they weren't like that dangerous on set pieces. They weren't that good on set pieces today, or even their defending, right? Like look at the
Mhm.
last goal. How much space did Cunha have in the middle of the park? Rice wasn't
Yeah.
there, Zubimendi wasn't there. And I kind of wonder if Arteta did get his substitutions wrong today because he did bring in Moreno, he did bring in Madueke, he did
As a
bring in Eze, but
and Gyökeres.
and Gyökeres, but no Martinelli. When you need that pace, you could stretch the game. He did not bring him. Uh, so that was kind of surprising to me that he did not at least bring Martinelli in
I
there.
was honestly surprised that he did not start with Martinelli because like Jesus has just come back from injury. You have
Correct,
to remember that,
correct.
and playing him in such a big match when you know that victory could get you like 8 points gap between yourself and not
City
eight, 7,
7.
7 point
Yep,
between yourself and your next best contenders. So I feel that decision to start Jesus was not a correct one by
correct,
Arteta.
correct, correct. And then the other thing is again, Jesus did score against Inter Milan. Gyökeres did score against Inter Milan, but then you have bought a striker for Gyökeres for a reason, right?
Yeah.
So why not just start him? That was I felt that he did not do justice there. And then the other thing as well, right? You have so many players on like, again, you did have Martinelli on the bench.
Hmm.
So like that's something which can't be justified. But again, Arsenal have been really, really good this season. But again, question to you, Shashan, do you think they bottle it up again?
That's on everyone's mind right now. And if you look at the gap now, it's just 4 points. It
Yep.
seems like they can bottle it. They
And
haven't won their past three matches now in the league. So they drew with Liverpool,
yep,
they drew against Nottingham Forest, and now they lost to United. So
correct.
somewhere you can see that Arteta is starting to feel the pressure. And the thing is, they are there in all competitions.
Correct.
So there must be a fatigue creeping in. No doubt, majority of the game relies on set pieces. You don't need to be fatigued to get that. But I feel like they are being stretched. Good thing is they have their players back. I believe even Havertz is coming back into the squad
Correct. I think he's
slowly.
injured right now, but I think Harrods and
Yeah,
Calafiori are not that far away.
yeah, they're not far away. So they'll be
Correct.
slowly integrated. So during the crunch time of the season, they'll have their players back. But it again comes down to mentality.
Yep.
And in such situation, usually comes out the stronger manager.
True. And then you have to remember Arsenal need to go to City.
Yeah,
So that's a very, very big caveat. Arsenal do need to make that trip. They, I think, have gone to Anfield. They've gone to, oh, I think they have to play Chelsea as well.
Chelsea as well. Yeah,
I think they
and
need to play
then
Chelsea at home, but not away. But that's still a daunting tie. So you can never
no
be
doubt.
sure.
Yeah, let's
Yep.
see the fixtures that they have, right? So they are playing so Leeds away
Correct.
is the next Premier League fixture, and after that they
Correct.
are facing Chelsea, but at Emirates,
Correct.
and then they have Spurs away later in the season.
Correct. Exactly. So, and then they are in the cup as well. So, they are like really, really like they might go to the cup. I think Chelsea have a 3-2 or a 2-3. Arsenal
Two,
do have
three,
as a 2-3 lead. So
yeah,
that is gonna be very, very close.
yeah. So it's going to be interesting to see if Arsenal do hold up that 4 point lead.
Exactly. Exactly. It will be really, really interesting. Like I kind of feel it might go down to the wire because this is not a city of old which will catch up to you like crazy. but you never
I'm
know.
hoping for Aston Villa to win the title.
Oh,
Like,
absolutely. Absolutely. Like if Villa wins it, it'll be amazing. The odds of that happening are low, but you never know, right? So
yeah, but
because
again, like a interesting game for United.
yep. Actually, had
And
Villa won that game against Everton, right, which they lost
yeah,
at home, they would have had such a good chance right now. But again,
yeah,
it is like you can't change the past there.
yeah. Let's move on to the next big fixture of the game week.
I think
Liverpool versus
yeah, many
Bournemouth
many
versus Liverpool.
many big fixture. I think we can talk about Bournemouth and Liverpool. Uh,
Yeah,
Liverpool fighting down from 2-0 down against Bournemouth and then eventually losing it 3-2 at the last minute of the game.
last minute.
Virgil van Dijk doing all sort of
Aura farming.
aura farming, aura defending, and then blaming other players for his mistakes.
Oh yeah.
Like I couldn't understand like why did he has his hands up after he made the first mistake? Right? What? Like why are you
There was
trying to
nothing the other players could have done. Like it was a simple clearance from him.
exactly?
To be honest, it was a very harmless ball from the back.
Yep.
It should have been easily handled by an experienced and probably one of the best defenders in Virgil van Dijk.
Exactly. He tried to control it, miscontrolled it, and then it just gets. And then kudos to Bournemouth as well, right? Not to like they
Yeah,
did not go for a lost cause, or they went for a lost cause, played it back, and they scored. And even the second goal, right? They literally just paced a through ball,
yeah.
and Corques was caught. So
Uh, I believe Joe Gomez was out injured and Liverpool
Endo,
hadn't made a sub. Yeah, they
yep,
hadn't made a sub till the second goal went in.
correct,
So
correct.
only after the second goal went in, they got on Endo. And that kind of got the stability back for Liverpool, right? So there were questions being raised that why the sub was not made before when you knew that Gomez is injured.
Exactly, exactly. So yeah, again, I am not sure what Slot has against Endo. Like we can
Hmm.
literally see McAllister is not in the best of the form.
Yeah.
He is a new father. It could be that they are not getting that much sleep at night. I think Gravenberg is also going through the same situation.
Hmm.
Again, we also have to understand that footballers are human, so these things can happen.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like you have a very good player in Endo. I'm not sure why he's
Hmm.
not being used. So it's
Or
kind of
even Federico Chiesa.
that is like I am kind of done with that topic. Was like, why doesn't Slot use him when he's been a super sub? He has been a clutch player for him.
Yeah.
So I'm just not sure why like Slot doesn't trust certain players. Like
Hmm.
even like Calvin Ramsey, right? Whenever like
Hmm.
a right back is injured, he was not just playing Calvin Ramsey, he was playing
So
Soboslai at
was
right back, and yeah, it's kind of getting to a point where I think he knows that the ship has sailed. He's lost a dressing room, and
yeah.
maybe he'll get a sack anytime. So kind of disappointed in Slot because last year he was talking about the tactical masterclass and all that stuff, and then
Hmm.
this year it's been like
It's
shambolic.
it's not just the tactics are no doubt his tactics are questionable, but I
Yep.
feel even the players are not stepping up. Like you see Salah's form, we've discussed this time and again that Salah's form has dropped. Uh,
Again,
he came in,
the
even
kid.
Virgil van Dijk, like he was one of the best defenders last season, and
Yep.
his form you can see like he's continually making errors. Ibrahim Konate,
Correct.
uh,
Correct.
he was down. Like there are many individual errors creeping into the team. So
Correct.
tactics are questionable, like the repeated use of Cody Gakpo when you know he's not having a good season so far.
Yep. So it's
So
kind of like playing Gakpo all the time. Like you did
yeah,
win 3-0 in Marseille
must
with
say
the same team. So why not just play the same team? Like
yeah.
doesn't make
And
sense.
he's not always giving Ekitike the start. I don't understand why he wasn't starting this week.
Exactly. Exactly. He was saying that he was in the red zone, like he and I think who's that? Corques were in the red zone, and that is why Ekitike was not played. But I
Hmm.
kind of feel that it's kind of insane. Like it's not the best.
Well, AKTK has been your second best player this season after
Exactly.
Soboslai. So
Exactly.
and he has got good dribble in him. He can score. So why not
Exactly.
play him?
Yeah, it's kind of like Slot does want to get sacked, like that's just my opinion. And then continuously giving the exclusive low block, and it's just not flying right now. And I think Liverpool are the only team without a win. Not the only team in the only team in the top six without a win since I think the new year, basically.
Yeah, yeah.
So
So it was a shock. And remember this, Bournemouth was without Semenyo.
Bournemouth were without Semenyo, exactly. Exactly. So it's been a tough time to be a Liverpool fan, but yeah,
So
like
finally that chain broke where Liverpool, Chelsea, and United were emulating each other's results.
exactly, exactly. Now it's United, Chelsea, and Liverpool. Previously, it was Liverpool, Chelsea, and
Liverpool,
United.
Liverpool, United, and Chelsea. We were 1 point ahead of Chelsea.
Correct. Exactly. Exactly.
Coming to Chelsea, they had a solid game against
Crystal Palace.
Crystal Palace today. Crystal Palace, their form's gone, their mojo's gone. You
Yep.
can see, like, with the departures of
Gay.
Gay, the team has been impacted. Same, like Glasner announced he's not renewing his contract. He's going at the end of the season. The team looks deflated, and very likely, and even Mateta has handed in a transfer request apparently.
Yeah,
So Juventus are behind him.
I'm not surprised to be honest because like with Mateta going, I think the next person to go will be I think Lacroix is a good player.
Daniel Munoz.
Daniel Munoz. I think he's injured right now if I'm not wrong. Uh,
Mhm.
but Munoz might
And then
go.
Adam Wharton.
Adam Walton might go. He got a red card today just because out of
Yeah,
frustration.
yeah.
So it was like Glasner is kind of just, and it kind of feel bad for Glasner, right?
Mhm.
He is in such a good position, I think, in the UECL right now.
Yeah.
Did win the Carabao Cup.
Maybe- Yeah.
Sorry, Community Charity Shield, and
Community.
then did win the FA Cup as well.
Mhm.
He has lost players like Olise, he has lost players like Eze,
As,
lost player
yeah.
like Wehi. And then he does know that like they are a feeder club eventually. So
Mhm.
kind of feel bad for him, but it's lucky that he has not been sacked till now because of the comments he had made against the board.
Yeah. Well, you have to
So
take that into consideration as well. Like they could have easily been in Europa League had it
correct,
not been for Nottingham Forest owner stepping in and getting them kicked out to conference.
correct.
But then
So
again, they started the season very well.
they did
Now
start
they just lost the form.
correct, correct. So it's kind of like I kind of feel bad for Glasner, but again, that's the story of every smaller club, right? They just don't
Mhm.
have the financial backing to like make sure that they
Mhm.
make it through and then they get or they retain their best players basically. Like even Guehi did just refusing to sign the contract, right? It was because he
Yeah,
knew that there will be clubs coming after him. He might get a he's being paid 300K in Man City, like
yeah,
which is I think which is really good for a defender. So
true.
it's kind of like he played at Cars rights, and then why wouldn't Mateta do the same, or why wouldn't other teams do the same, or other players do the same?
Right. It will just dismantle the season completely.
Exactly. And Chelsea were too powerful today. Uh,
Oh, yes. A good performance from Chelsea.
yep,
Rosenior seems to have steadied them a little bit, to be honest. I wasn't expecting him to have such a good start, but he has managed back-to-back wins now. They
correct.
won midweek against Karabakh or was Bodo Glimt?
I think it was Carragher. Bodo Glimt did defeat Man City. So
Bodo Glimt defeated Man City. Yes, it was
yep,
Karabakh. So good results for them. Estevao with a brilliant solo goal in the first half.
yep. Again, a mistake from Crystal Palace. He just predicted
Yeah,
that it would be a bad back pass, and he just capitalized on it.
yeah, and an unfortunate penalty which just crushed the Crystal Palace spirit.
Yep, exactly, exactly. And then Wharton getting sent off, which was kind of out of frustration. He got two yellow cards, so
Yeah, in a short
couldn't.
span.
Sorry,
That too in a very short span.
that too
In
in a very
five
short
minutes,
span.
in space
Exactly,
of.
exactly, exactly. So it's getting to a point where their season might just implode. Uh,
Mhm.
but I like if I would say if Alonso doesn't come to Liverpool, I wouldn't mind
Mhm.
taking Glasner in. He has the Premier League experience. Uh,
Defeated Liverpool a few times.
he has been Liverpool's kryptonite for sure. So if
Yeah,
you can't defeat them, just get them.
get them. But
So
I strongly feel if Slot is sacked, and now considering Alonso's in market,
yep,
and two of Leverkusen or Alonso's best players are with Liverpool,
correct.
you never know. Like that move, like you tomorrow morning you'll just get the news that Slot is sacked and they're in talk with Alonso.
I think they have already contacted Alonso. So they have already
Okay.
contacted his camp. He's currently on holiday. So,
Yeah.
but then again, the same thing happened with Slot as well. He was
Alonso was
taking.
bashing Real Madrid players for going on holiday. Now he's gone on one.
No, he's gone on holiday because like what else will he do? Like
Yeah.
so, and I think the same thing happened with Klopp as well. He was kind of on a
Yeah.
holiday and Liverpool had contacted him. So maybe something happens with Xavi as well. And as
Yeah.
you said, right, he does have that best players in words and Frimpong with him in pool already. So
Yeah.
again,
And another Bundesliga player in Ekitike.
in Ekitike, exactly. So interesting.
It
And
could
then
be the end of possibly Dutch players at Liverpool
could be,
if Slot goes out.
could be because I think they have Virgil van Dijk, they have Frimpong, they have
Gravenberch,
Gravenberg, they have Gakpo.
Gakpo.
They have so many Dutch players, so it could
Yeah.
be, and then we could see Spanish players coming in. So
Yeah.
let's see how that goes. And then what else is? I think we did not cover
City,
City versus Wolverhampton.
Wolves. Yeah.
City, I feel defensively
Surprisingly, they dropped Haaland. They started with Marmoush, who
Marmoush.
produced the goal.
Correct. And then City did have chances, Semenyo killing Wolves off, but Wolves
Yeah.
were threatening. Like they attacked
Yeah.
City. I think Gehi and O'Reilly did a last-ditch tackle against
Mhm.
like someone when Wolves were on top. But
Matthews Nunes is a player to look out for from
yes,
Wolves.
correct, correct. I think he
Not
gave the
Matthews
assist
Nunes, sorry,
for.
Matthews, what's his name? Mane.
Yep,
Not Cunha,
not Cunha.
Mane.
Correct,
Yeah.
correct.
So he's a player to look out for. He looks very much up for it. He's very good with his dribbling.
Yep, exactly. So again, one of the good players to come to United, Chelsea, Liverpool getting for cheap, like just in
Mm,
case they are mostly going to get relegated.
yeah.
So
They had an uptick in the form, to be honest. Like they
correct,
could surpass the 11-point mark.
correct.
But then again, they are one of the favorite. Like they'll surely go down. They won't catch up with the
They
others.
won't be able to catch up, especially now. West Ham have taken up some form. They won 3-1 against
Yeah.
Sunderland, and then even Nottingham Forest they pulled out a result today against I think Brentford. Yeah, Brentford,
Brentford. Yeah.
and that was a shocker to me, to be honest. Like
Yeah.
Forest.
Ever since I've got Igor Thiago in my team, he stopped scoring.
So it was a shocker, to be honest. Like I did not expect
Yeah.
Forest to win against Brentford there.
Yeah.
So that is one thing. And then I think talking about question to you. Spurs managed like a late equalizer against
Hmm.
Burnley. Had they not managed that, do you think Thomas Frank could have been sacked? Or let me rephrase my question: who gets sacked first, Slot or or Thomas Frank?
Oh, that's a difficult question. Both of them had a super result in midweek in Champions League. Both of them won. Like
One 3-0.
Tottenham
Both
did
of
it.
them won 3-0.
Yeah, and that too against Dortmund. So that
Yep.
was a big result for Tottenham, and they are in top eight of
Correct.
Champions League. uh, but then the domestic form has just been terrible.
Correct.
They are hanging on in 14th. That's because even Crystal Palace and Bournemouth they have struggled in their few games.
Yep.
But I feel Thomas Frank would be the next one to go.
I kind of feel it might be Slot,
Mhm.
considering like the amount of money they have spent. Again,
Yeah.
not his fault. Like it is not his fault that they have spent so much amount of money, but the amount of money, the size of the club, and the kind of football which Liverpool are playing, right? I
Mhm.
think they might give Slot the boot for sure because there is no chance that he's like winning the UCL. That's like a very,
Mhm.
very big anomaly. Again, not saying it couldn't happen, but the chances are very, very low. Like with the Bayerns, the Madrids, Arsenals as well. Like the chance is pretty low.
You mean
And
set piece FC?
exactly. The other thing with that is United are playing good. They have won back to back. Chelsea are
Hmm.
coming in form. If Liverpool drop off now, the chances of getting that top four will be very difficult. And then
Yeah,
considering if you don't get top four, that entire spiral happens. Players don't want to join you,
yeah,
and so they might give Xabi Alonso a chance before because United have sacked their manager, Chelsea have sacked their manager, and they're seeing results. So Liverpool
results. Yeah.
might do the same, saying that okay, we can't risk missing on the top four, so let's just go for Alonso and then let's see what happens.
So we
So
were talking about Tottenham, right? So they've just won two games in Premier League since December.
wow,
That too, one against Brentford at Spurs' home, and the other Crystal Palace away 1-0.
yep.
So
So
it's been a difficult time. And I was reading a stat. So uh, Arne Slot has just won five Premier League games since September. And there was a meme that we used to associate such stats with Amorim before.
correct, exactly. How times can change in football, right? So,
Yeah, in a very short span.
in a very sports one, like who said that Liverpool were the champions last season? So again, the things were there, like they were evident from last season as well. But everyone was associating it because they have won the league. That's why they are relaxed. Everyone was just thinking about that. But again, like if you spend money, it's not that you will have success. Like it's been proven time and time again. Like Madrid have done it, PSG have done it, Chelsea have done it, and then eventually Liverpool also did it and have not found that success by spending the money. So.
Yeah. There should have been wiser investments, to be honest.
Exactly. Like you knew that like Virgil van Dijk is
Defense
coming
is a concern.
is a concern. Salah, okay, Salah was unexpected. Like no one knew
Yeah.
that the drop off would be such big. But then get like the contract situation sorted out of Konate and then all the
Mhm.
other things.
Yeah.
So it's been a tough time for Liverpool. But let's see. Let's see. I kind of think that the board might panic and try to get Alonso, but
Mhm.
if that's the case, then Richard Hughes might also be said like, what players have you bought? These don't suit our system, or why there has been a big drop off. So
Yeah.
let's see what happens.
Yeah. And then finally, we'll quickly talk about Newcastle versus Aston Villa. So big result there, a big match,
Yep.
and a good result for Aston Villa. That keeps them in the contention for the title,
Yep.
and I'm hoping I'm backing them to win it,
Everyone is backing Villa right now. The only thing
except
about
Arsenal fans.
except Arsenal and City fans, which are
Are there any?
100%. Right. So the main thing with Villa, right? I think they just like the main problem I have is they don't have a second striker right now.
Yeah.
It's
So
all
they
what.
they got in Tammy Abraham, right?
Oh yeah, they did good in timing him. That's true, and they have done really well with like with the defenders like Pau Torres, Tyro Mings. They have performed really
Konsa,
well. Konza, yeah, and then
and
Morgan
they back
Rogers
up in
has been.
Lindelof as well.
Yep, they have Lindelof. Morgan Rogers has been a revelation. Even
Yeah.
Cash and Dine, I think Dine
Digne.
provided the second goal assist today.
Yeah.
So they have been really Bendu has been scoring goals. So
Sunday, yeah.
it's been really and Newcastle is not an easy place to go. And then they kept a clean sheet there, where
Yeah.
neither Arsenal could keep a clean sheet, neither Liverpool, neither I'm not sure if United have gone to St. James's still now.
Not sure. No, no, I don't think they've gone.
They
The
have
match is
gone.
coming up. United is Newcastle is coming up.
Okay. So it was a tremendous achievement. And the surprising thing from Newcastle was okay, there was no Bruno Guimaraes today, who is their
Mm.
main man. But he dropped Voltemada, he played Visa because Visa is in good form. And
Yeah.
then no Gordon from the start. I think he played Barnes and
Barnes and Ilanga, no.
not Ilanga.
Uh,
I think he played.
Gordon and Barnes.
Yeah, okay, it was Gordon and Mans, okay. And then Gordon, Mans, and Visa again. It comes back to the midweek when they won 3-0 and then all of them three had scored. So
Yeah.
that's the main difference.
So let's see. Aston Villa, like most of the neutral fans are backing Aston Villa to win it. No one wants Arsenal to win it.
That is very true. That is very true. And then one thing which I did want to mention, right? Uh,
Mm,
I think Saka is going through really, really terrible form right now. Again,
yeah.
because Arsenal have been the top of the Premier League, no one is talking about it. But I have not seen last time where he put like a performance where like he was being compared to Salah last year. Like
Mm,
he was that good. But then if you look at his goals and then his contribution in the season, it has not been that much. Like
yeah. True. From the standards that Saka has been like regarded, this season has been poor form. Even Odegaard, for
yep,
that matter.
exactly. Exactly. I think I was reading a stat where own goals is one of Arsenal's top scorer. So
So yeah, the league top scorer for Arsenal is Trossard with just 5 goals.
correct. Correct.
So
Exactly. So there is not a standard performer and
they
then
haven't been scoring goals. They haven't been scoring a lot of goals from open play.
exactly.
So they
Exactly.
are a team which heavily relies on bullying the opponents in go like in
In
their
set piece.
their
Yep.
set pieces. And that's how they are getting their goals. Like I was looking at United's match, the first match against Arsenal, right? The first game of the season for United.
Yep.
Uh, there was literally bullying by, I believe it was Saliba on Lamens, where not Lamens, sorry, on Bayindir, where
Califario
Bayindir
scored.
basically,
Yeah.
yeah, he just tried to parry the ball away, but he was constantly being backed into by Arsenal defender.
Correct. Correct. Yeah, the top scorer for Arsenal and Arsenal in the Premier League is Victor Gyökeres and Leandro Trossard. I'm pretty sure with Gyökeres there have been some penalties where he has scored. So
Mhm. So
it has been they don't have a consistent goal scorer. That's what I can
yeah,
say.
yeah,
Yep.
it's looking like they just rely heavily on set pieces or free kicks which Rice gets and it
Exactly.
scores from them.
Exactly. Exactly.
So
But
let's
let's
see,
see.
we are heading to the
We
final
are
third of the season.
everyone is rooting for Villa and hopefully they make it.
Yeah.
Awesome. Cool.
Do drop in your thoughts about how the game week went. Who do you think will make it to the top four or like clinch the fourth position? Top three are basically there,
Basically
but
said correct.
fourth position, who clinches it between United, Chelsea, and
Liverpool.
Liverpool, or some surprising team comes in?
Maybe Fulham. Maybe Fulham.
Maybe Fulham, yeah, or Newcastle. You never know.
You never know. Exactly.
Okay, thank you guys for joining in, and see you all soon.
Take care.